happy Monday and welcome back to another vlog. Or if you're new, welcome. My name is Jessica. It's Monday morning, a little before 8. I just got to work and today's video is going to just be another week in my life. Like I said, it's Monday, so it's my busiest day of the week, so I really need to just run upstairs and get started with the workday, but I did want to get the vlog started and not just like hop right into work, if that makes any sense. It's going to be a busy day, of course, and also it's the end of the month, so AP and AR close are on Wednesday, which means I have a lot of stuff to do today and tomorrow to just get ready for that. So we're gonna be pretty busy work-wise, but it is 4th of July weekend. We do have Friday off because the 4th is on Saturday. So it's gonna be a fairly busy work week, but we do have a long weekend coming up, so we definitely have that to look forward to. Before I yap on too long, because like I said, I need to get upstairs, get started with my day. I'm gonna do that. So before we get started with the vlog, if you like what you see, if you could consider subscribing, I'd appreciate it. And don't forget to give the vlog a like if you enjoy it and want to see more from me. And let's get started with a busy work week. Tuesday. Sorry we didn't catch up yesterday. Brian ended up getting off work early, and so I left a little early because he went over to his brother's. His parents are down visiting again for a couple weeks, so went over and saw them and just hung out for a little bit. Then we went to my parents and were there for a couple hours and then came home, and honestly it was already like probably 9-ish when we got home. So I showered, we hung out for a little bit with the cats, and then I fell asleep. So honestly, it was a pretty typical Monday. Work was work, and you know, it was just a pretty chill evening. Nice to spend time with family. But it is Tuesday morning. It's 7:20, so I do need to be getting on the road because it's going to take me about 40 minutes to get to the office. But I just wanted to kind of just get you in the loop of what happened yesterday afternoon. Today shouldn't be too bad at work. We'll see how it goes. I do have obviously quite a bit of things to do, like invoices and stuff like that. So it's going to be busy, but hopefully it's not too bad. And then tonight's plan, we are going to go to dinner for Ryan's birthday. So we're planning on doing sushi. I think Ryan wants to see a movie, but he's been like kind of back and forth on if he actually wants to do that or not. So we'll see what we end up doing tonight. But anyways, I'm going to get on the road, head to work, and I will catch you later. 5:45, home from work. I just changed because Ryan and I are gonna go get sushi for dinner, and then I think we need to run to Target and grab a couple things. It was a pretty typical day at the office. Honestly, nothing too crazy, just the typical meetings and stuff like that. So all in all, a good day so far. I think I'm gonna do like a little bit of makeup. I already have mascara on, but I think I might put on like maybe a little bit of blush and a lip, and then we're gonna head out in a minute because Ryan's hungry, I'm hungry. So we might as well go to dinner sooner than later. So that's the plan for this evening. We're gonna go and get some sushi and spend the evening together. I would like to maybe work on a little bit of editing tonight because I didn't get on my computer last night at all. We'll see if that happens. If not, it's all good. It's only Tuesday. We're still early enough in the week to where it's not that big of a deal. But anyways, I'm gonna go grab my bag and we're gonna head to dinner, and I will take you along with me. Happy Thursday. Sorry we didn't catch up last night. Ryan and I got dinner and went to sushi, as you saw, and then we just went home and kind of hung out for a little bit, and I didn't shower before we went to get dinner, so I did need to shower when we got home. And then sorry I didn't chat with you this morning. Today was closed, and so I wanted to get to work as quick as possible, so when I got in the car this morning, I just got on the road and got to work. It's about 6 o'clock now. I just got home. I think the plan for dinner for tonight is going to be chicken salads. I did take chicken out last night, so I think that's what we're gonna do for dinner. Ryan's off today, so he's already home. He's just been hanging out with the cats. So I'm gonna get upstairs, shower, get dinner started and all that. And I do want to try to do some editing tonight. I have Friday off, like I said earlier this week, so I definitely could do some editing Friday because I don't think I really have anything planned, but I'd like to at least get a little bit of a head start on it tonight. I don't think I said it yet in this vlog, but I did say it in the plan with me, which I just posted a couple days ago. I am reading Caught Up by Navessa right now, which is the second book in the, I think it's Into Darkness series. Anyways, I'm reading that right now. So I'm about halfway-ish through the second book right now. And I do plan on reading the third book because there's 3 books in this series. The second book is following a different couple from the first book. And from what I've read, the third book follows a completely separate couple from the first 2 books. So, like I said, reading it Caught Up right now. And I'm definitely enjoying it. And like I said, I'm about 50% of the way through. So we're going to do some reading tonight as well. So I'm going to get upstairs, shower, get dinner started, hang out with Ryan and the cats, enjoy an evening before tomorrow, which is technically Friday, since, like I said, tomorrow's Thursday, we have Friday off. So looking forward to a long weekend, but we do still have one more day of work. So we're going to just enjoy tonight and then get ready for another day of work tomorrow. Happy Friday. Sorry we have no clips from yesterday. It was a pretty typical Thursday. I didn't sleep great Wednesday night, but I woke up in the middle of the night a few times Wednesday night coughing, and yesterday I woke up feeling not great, but I knew we were probably going to have a half day, so I took some Dayquil and went to work and powered through. But as the day went on, I kind of just went downhill. So I did luckily leave work early. I got home around 3-ish, and then I literally passed out, took a nap on the couch until about the time Ryan got home. So I slept for almost 2 hours. Then I showered, and then I was pretty much in bed the rest of the night. I just kind of laid there and looked at my phone, but I could tell that was probably not the best move because my eyes were hurting. So I did try to read a little bit, but it was a lot of me just like laying there just with my eyes closed and trying to rest. Then I ended up taking some NyQuil and falling asleep probably around like 9:30-ish, and then I didn't wake up until probably close to 9-ish today. So yeah, it was not a great day yesterday and not a great night, honestly, and I'm still not feeling 100%. I still have a cough. Today is just going to be a rot day, unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess you could say. Luckily, I already have a 3-day weekend, but it does kind of suck because I didn't really have plans for today, but I would have liked to sit on the computer and do some stuff there. But I think I'm just going to spend the morning probably laying and rotting on the couch for a little bit. I already took some Dayquil, and so I'm just going to hang out hopefully with the cats. We'll see if they hang out with me or not. That's kind of where I was at yesterday. I was just not doing great. I just wasn't really feeling the best, and so I was relaxing and just didn't really record anything, obviously. So like I said, it's Friday morning. Cold coffee probably isn't the move. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be drinking coffee in general, but if I'm going to drink coffee, I'm just gonna drink it hot. So I just made coffee and I put some of the toasted coconut vanilla creamer from Chobani in here. I'm like almost out of it, and I will probably repurchase it, but I do still have some of the cookies and cream one in the fridge. And I've also grabbed the Switch, which I haven't played games on the Switch in like over a month. I haven't streamed since like sometime in May, so I haven't really gamed since then, but I figured today would be a good day to play some games if I wanted to. I did also grab my Kindle, so I have my Kindle and the Switch here. I'm gonna try not to look at my phone too much. My eyes feel better today, but I don't want to look at that kind of a screen too much just because it definitely messes with my eyes when I'm sick. So probably gonna read and play some games. We just have our cozy rock corner here. I'm just gonna hang out on the couch. I grabbed my blanket from the bed, drink my coffee, play some games, and do some reading. And then hopefully by the afternoon, I feel a little bit better. It's about 11 o'clock. I haven't said this yet on the channel, but Ryan's schedule recently changed. He now works 8:30 to 4:30. So I still have a few hours before he comes home. We're just gonna hang out. Maybe if I feel up to it, I'll get on the computer, do some editing. I did a little bit Wednesday night, but I obviously didn't get on my computer yesterday. So I have quite a bit to do, but luckily I have the day off. So I'm just gonna relax here on the couch with my little rock corner and see if the cats maybe relax with me, and then hopefully start to feel a little bit better. Good morning, happy Saturday. It's about 9:45. I just woke up probably 45 minutes ago, around 9-ish. I'm feeling much better this morning. Even last night I was feeling a lot better. I think getting that 11 hours of sleep Thursday night and then just having a rot day on the couch yesterday really helped. I still don't like sound the best because I'm still like a little congested, but feeling much better, and honestly, I'm so glad for that. It's been a long time since I've had like a day where I didn't really do anything, and I was on the couch pretty much all day. From the time I woke up to the time Ryan got home, I was on the couch, which honestly was only like 7, maybe 8 hours. But honestly, I only got up to put my switch on the charger because it was dying, or to plug in my phone, or to like get more water or something to eat, which I didn't really eat much yesterday. But like I said, today I'm feeling much better, so I think my appetite will be back and I think we'll be good to go. So that being said, I am going to spend today, at least this morning, doing some things around here. I've already washed all the cats' bowls, like their water bowls and their food bowls. I have a load of clothes in the wash, like my work stuff, which I do split it into 2 loads, whites and colors. I don't know if I'll be able to wash everything today, but I do have the colors in the wash right now. I'm going to start the dishwasher once I stop talking because I don't want it to be louder than me. I don't want it to be distracting in the background. And then I think I'm going to just spend the morning cleaning. I do have plans this afternoon with my in-laws. My sister-in-law is going to pick me up on the way down to my brother and sister-in-laws, and I'm going to spend the afternoon with them. Ryan's off at 4:30 today. He'll probably make it there around 5-ish. I don't think we're going to stay there super late. Obviously, we'll want to come home and be with the cats, and we have a drive, and you don't want to be out like too late on the 4th of July. But that is kind of the plan. We're just going to do like a barbecue and like spend the evening together. So I am leaving here around 12:30-ish probably. So I really only have like 2 hours to do stuff around here. If I have enough time, I'll do a little bit of editing, but I've already kind of decided that since I only really did some Wednesday and I did like the tiniest amount last night, that this weekend's vlog is most likely just going to be late. It happens sometimes. Maybe I can finish it tomorrow and get it uploaded like tomorrow afternoon. If not, it'll probably just be like a Monday morning post, which I'm not gonna beat myself up over. Anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna do some things around here, wipe down the counters, and then I do want to do my hair before my sister-in-law picks me up. This is it naturally, which I didn't put any product in. This is kind of just how it's air dried. So I do think I'm just gonna straighten it just because I don't feel like bothering with like getting it wet and putting in product and seeing like how it looks. I'd rather just straighten it. That's kind of the plan for today. So I'm going to get some things done around here, eat something, drink my coffee, and just be productive for the next little bit before I leave. And we're gonna spend the afternoon with some family. Happy Sunday. Back in the kitchen. Sorry we didn't catch up again yesterday afternoon. I did some things around here. Like I said, I did laundry, I ran the dishwasher, wiped down the counters, and did some other things, got ready, and then left. And I was just in the moment spending time with my in-laws and just enjoying the company. Also, my phone was kind of low on battery, so I just wasn't really able to record too many clips, and I wasn't going to anyways. It was a fun afternoon, spent time with my in-laws, my niece and nephew, and just kind of enjoyed the afternoon. Had some burgers and hot dogs and just enjoyed everyone's company. We left, I don't know, 8:39-ish maybe. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but we wanted to try to get home before the fireworks because some of the casinos here do fireworks and the girls don't enjoy them. But unfortunately, when we were like probably 5-ish minutes away, the fireworks started, so the girls were definitely not super stoked when we walked in the door, but we hung out with them for a little bit while the fireworks went off because they, like most pets, don't really enjoy like the loud noises and everything. They don't really understand what's going on, so we just kind of hung out with them for a little bit and showered and just spent the rest of the evening just kind of relaxing. I did finish Caught Up last night, which again is the second book in the Into Darkness series. I don't think I like this one as much as Lights Out. It was still really good. I still really enjoyed it. I would probably say like 4.5 stars because I'll probably read it again. It was really good and I did really enjoy it. The next book in the series is Game On, and I did put a hold on it in Libby. It's going to be a couple weeks before I get it, so I decided I was going to put a hold on Crescent City, which I should be able to get hopefully today. If not, I'll just take a break from reading tonight probably and figure something out. I do want to read Crescent City before the next ACOTAR book comes out in like October, so I really need to get a move on and get going on it because it's only 3 books, but they're big books. So my plan was to read Crescent City after I read the Into Darkness trilogy, so I was gonna read it next anyway, so I think I'll just get started on it now. From what I've seen people say online, they don't really like Crescent City as much as ACOTAR and Throne of Glass, so I'm a little nervous about it, but I do want to read it because I've also heard that it's really important to the whole like universe of Sarah J. Maas books, so I do want to read it and then try to reread ACOTAR before the next book comes out. So those are kind of my book plans for the next few months in case you're curious, but there's a little book update for you. So anyways, it's about 10 o'clock. I got out of bed a little after 9. I just did not want to get up again this morning. I didn't take any NyQuil last night because I figured if I took NyQuil, then it would probably be hard for me to get up this morning, even harder than it usually is. And I want to try to get back into like going to sleep a little bit earlier, even though I haven't fallen asleep super late the last couple nights. I just want to make sure I don't sleep in super late today because then I won't be able to fall asleep tonight for work tomorrow. So I didn't take any NyQuil last night. I slept okay, got up around 9-ish after hitting snooze a couple times on my alarm. And now we just have the whole Sunday ahead to go to the grocery store. I really need to do some editing because I didn't do any yesterday like I wanted to, and just do some more things around here. I do have some more laundry I want to do. I need to wash the towels. Maybe I'll throw in a load of clothes. We just did a load of laundry, I think Wednesday or Thursday, so it's not like we have a ton of clothes that need washed, but if the basket's full enough, then I will just throw a load in after the towels are done. I am going to make some coffee and sit at my computer and do a little bit of editing before I go to the store. I probably won't go to the store until like maybe noonish or so. That way I can like eat something, get some editing in before I leave, and then we'll just see where the rest of the day takes us. It's probably going to be a pretty chill inside the apartment day, so I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to get some coffee made, grab something to eat, and then we're going to sit at the computer and see how much editing we can do on the birthday vlog. A little after 12:30 now. I have put away the dishes in the dishwasher, the towels are in the dryer, and I just heated up some lunch. I did do a little bit of editing, but I definitely need to do some more. So I'm going to eat and I think do a little bit more editing before I go to the store. I pretty much have the grocery list all together and the menu plan for the next week also. So we've been semi-productive the last couple hours, but I definitely need to lock in and get some more editing done. Even though I didn't do any editing on Thursday and I only did a little bit on Friday, I still feel pretty confident in where I'm at editing wise, even though for Sunday I'd rather the video be like done and uploaded. So it shouldn't take me too much longer to get it done. I probably won't get it done before I go shopping though, so we'll just have to finish it when we get back and then we'll get it all scheduled for tomorrow. So I'm gonna eat, be productive before we head out and run some errands. Ready for bed. It's about 10 o'clock, so a little bit later than I would like to be going to bed, but I was still working on finishing the YouTube video that should have been live today, but is now going to be live tomorrow. So Ryan got home from work. We ate a chicken pesto pasta recipe from the Instant Pot that I've made a few times before, but I will have the recipe below if you're interested. And we watched the Mexico versus England World Cup game while we were eating. We were watching it on Telemundo, so we didn't really understand anything that was being said, but we watched the game. England won, and we did that while we ate dinner, and then I got on the computer, did some more editing, and just like finalizing the YouTube video. It is uploading right now. I said while I was downloading that I was going to come in here and blow dry my hair, and then I started uploading it and came back in here, brushed my teeth, and I've just done my skincare. So now I'm going to go and just make sure it's uploaded, turn off my computer, and in the morning I will do like the title, description, and all that stuff in the morning real quick because I do not have time tonight. I would like to get in bed and do a little bit of reading before falling asleep. So that being said, I'm going to end the vlog here as always. So if you made it this far in the vlog, thank you so much. I really appreciate it and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, if you could give the vlog a like, I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. I am going to get in bed and start Crescent City finally, and hopefully fall asleep before it gets to be too late. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.